Get ready for some juicy gossip about your favorite fast food royalty. With an astonishing 13,000 locations across the US and over 100 countries, Burger King is the undisputed king of burgers, second only to its arch-nemesis McDonald's. But don't let the crown fool you, even the biggest players have skeletons in their closets. Today, we're digging up some shocking secrets that'll make you see your beloved Burger King in a whole new light. The truth is finally coming out of the Burger King vault. You might think you know the Whopper well, but buckle up because we're about to spill some major secrets that'll turn your world upside down. From shocking similarities with their biggest rival to mind-blowing facts about their empire, get ready for a wild ride as we lift the lid on the real Burger King. So, what's the first juicy secret? Number 10's they've been sneaky copycats and we're not talking about just their iconic sandwiches. The ultimate showdown, Burger King vs. McDonald's. It's not a theory, folks, but an undeniable fact. When McDonald's breaks new ground on their menu, Burger King isn't far behind. We've all seen it happen. A tantalizing item pops up at Mickey D's, and before you know it, the King has his own version. But here's what's got us curious. How original is the Big King sandwich, really? It looks uncannily like the Big Mac, don't you think? The similarities between Burger King and McDonald's menus aren't just a coincidence, it's almost as if they're reading from the same playbook. The Big Mac vs. Big King, McFlurry vs. Shake Shack rip-off. We could go on and on. It's no secret that both chains draw inspiration from each other. But is it possible to create something completely unique in this fast food universe? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Hit that comment button and let's get the debate going. Get ready for a scoop of controversy. Who'd have thought that ice cream could land Burger King in hot water? In 2005, the UK branch of this popular fast food chain faced a major backlash over their ice cream lids. But what made them so sensitive? It turned out that the design on those icy containers was unintentionally similar to an Arabic phrase. Can you guess which one? Take a wild guess and hit that comment button. We're diving into this chilly controversy together. The drama unfolds. When people discovered the ice cream lid's resemblance to a powerful word, things heated up fast. Social media was flooded with outrage and calls for boycotts. It got so intense that some even labeled it My Jihad. But what really sparked this firestorm? It all boiled down to concern over Burger King's perceived message. Folks thought the design was more than just a happy accident, and they weren't about to let it slide. By the time BK changed up their lid design, the damage had already been done. The controversy left a lasting scar on the brand's reputation. Stealing in the fast food world. It's a topic of debate. Burger King's got a history of borrowing from their rivals, like swiping McDonald's menu items or ad campaign concepts. Now, you might be thinking, wait, isn't that just competition? But some folks see it as straight-up idea thievery. Don't get us wrong, their food is pretty amazing, so we can let the menu copying slide. But let's keep it real, Burger King's got a reputation for taking inspiration from others. Marketing magic gone wrong. Burger King's attempt to get folks talking with a viral ad featuring an outspoken actor dressed in a bold move ended up being more borrowed than bright. The stunt eerily resembled a popular comedy show format, and people weren't having it. Critics called out the copycat approach, and the ads were swiftly yanked from the airwaves. Guess you could say that viral didn't exactly mean original this time around. Get ready for a tale of culinary catastrophe. In 2009, Burger King tried shaking things up with an unconventional approach. Introducing the subservient chicken followed by the Whopper freakout, where strangers were given free burgers. But not before it got real and some friendships went up in flames. Yeah, you read that right. People flipped out over a burger. What's your take on this wild marketing ride? Buckle up for the ultimate social experiment gone wrong. Burger King launched the Whopper Sacrifice, an attention-grabbing stunt where people could snag a free burger by dumping 10 friends on Facebook using their app. We're talking about a time when having 200 friends was kinda cool, and this campaign brought it all crashing down, literally. In just 1 week, BK managed to break a jaw-dropping 200,000 friendships, but not before Facebook shut them down for spamming users with those dreaded "you've been unfriended" notifications. Talk about a major social fox pass. But the drama wasn't over yet. Burger King's bold move sparked a global reaction, and Facebook put the kibosh on their social experiment with a complete ban. Now, let's shift gears to some mind-blowing news. Did you know that your favorite Whopper joint changed hands in 2014? Yep, the Canadian connection we never saw coming. Burger King, or rather its parent company, was acquired by Restaurant Brands International Cellar BIve, which also happens to be headquartered in Canada. So buckle up and get ready to call your local BK, Canadian-owned. Here's what went down. Burger King was struggling financially, and that's when Tim Hortons, Canada's beloved donut icon, stepped in with a merger deal. But this massive union didn't fly smoothly under Canadian skies. Locals were worried their national pride might be lost in translation. Meanwhile, Americans had their own concerns. They didn't want the iconic brand to leave its US roots behind. So, a bold solution was proposed, a tax inversion move that would essentially let Burger King cut ties with Uncle Sam and save over $1 billion in taxes. You won't believe what went down on International Peace Day last year. On September 21st, Burger King dropped an unexpected olive branch, extending a challenge to its arch-rival McDonald's. They proposed a historic truce in the infamous burger wars and suggested creating the McHopper, a mouth-watering mashup of their signature burgers. Can you imagine sinking your teeth into a burger that combines the best of both worlds? This bold move sparked a lot of curiosity. Would McDonald's take up the offer and join forces for a day, or was it just a clever marketing ploy? You guys must be thinking it was always this way. You walk into a burger joint, grab a booth, place your order, and voila, your meal is served right to your table. Well, get this, Burger King actually tried its hand at table service back in 1992. They rolled out a new concept called BK Broiler that included not only table service, but also a more upscale dining experience with higher quality food. It was their attempt to take on the likes of restaurants like Applebee's and Olive Garden, but unfortunately, it didn't quite fly with customers. What do you think would have happened if they had stuck with it? So Burger King gave table service a shot, but it was short-lived, only lasting for a hot second in 1992 with the introduction of BK Broiler. But why did they even try this fancy approach? Well, the idea was to elevate their dining experience and bring in customers who were looking for a little more than just a quick burger run. They wanted to compete with those sit-down restaurants that offered more options and service. It's kind of cool to think about what could have been if they had stuck with it. Maybe table service would be back in style by now. What do you guys think? Would you hit up Burger King for a fancy meal, or are you team quick drive-through? Burger King took a huge gamble on table service, and they weren't stingy with their wallet either, dumping millions into this new concept called BK Broiler back in 1992. But here's the kicker, it didn't quite sizzle as planned. It turned out serving up meals at tables was actually hurting their production speed, which led to a major loss of cash. You guessed it, another multi-million-dollar blow. With their sales taking a hit, Burger King had no choice but to cut ties with table service just 3 months in. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for trying new things, but it looks like this experiment didn't quite make the grade. Imagine walking down the aisle with your best friend by your side, only to have everyone's attention turned to a giant burger billboard behind you. Nope, it wasn't a weird family tradition. What actually happened is that Burger King sponsored Ashley and Joel's dream wedding in 2015 because their story was just too heartwarming. The couple met back in school, started dating in college, and had the whole fairy tale romance going on. So what made them stand out from all the other love stories? Burger King chose them for their special Whopper of a love story contest, where couples shared their own romantic tales, and Ashley and Joel's story stole the show. Get this, the power couple's names are Ashley King and Joel Burger, making their big day an ultimate tie-in with the famous fast food joint. No wonder it got dubbed the Burger King Wedding. Their engagement pictures went crazy viral, catching the attention of Burger King, who thought, why not make their wedding a real Whopper of an event? And that's exactly what they did, turning this ordinary couple's special day into an extraordinary celebration with a side of flame-grilled love. You might have heard of the infamous Black Whopper's spooky twin, the A1 Halloween Whopper from Burger King's limited-time menu. This devilishly delicious burger seemed like a taste sensation, but dig in at your own risk. In October 2015, people who dared to try it reported a not-so-spooky side effect, a bright green surprise after digestion. The eerie glow didn't come from baking or steak sauce. Nope, it's the black bun that packs an unexpected punch. So, there you have it. Folks, if you ever encounter the green machine in your toilet bowl, you'll know exactly which midnight munchie is to blame. The green glow may not be permanent, but it's definitely an unforgettable experience. And hey, it's the perfect way to kickstart Halloween. Who needs spooky decorations when you've got neon green poops? But enough about that, let's dive into some juicy Burger King history. Did you know their Aussie dreams were crushed before they even began? Yep, a similar name was already taken down under talk about getting served. Let's untangle this Aussie Burger King twist. So, Jack Cowan saved the day by rebranding as Hungry Jack's, and it seemed like a slam dunk, but little did they know trouble was brewing. In 1991, things got rocky with outlet openings, and Burger King started to crack the whip for more stores. It wasn't until 1996 that BK finally got its chance to shine under its original name as the local Aussie chain went dark. Mind blown. We've got a whole serving of brand identity drama right here. The plot thickens, whoa. Or should I say, the beef gets juicier. Here's what went down. Hungry Jack's didn't just take a hit. They came back swinging and slapped Burger King with a lawsuit. And guess what? They won big time, bagging an astonishing 7 million plus exclusive rights to the Australian market. Talk about turning the tables. It's like Burger King unknowingly got served a side of Aussie justice. So, which part left you gobsmacked? Was it the massive win or the unexpected courtroom battle? That's a wrap. Now it's your turn. Hit that comment section below and let us know which fact left you speechless. If you're feeling the energy, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our latest edutainment vids. And while you're here, take some time to explore our channel and give us a thumbs up or a comment on your favorite videos.